Hey everybody, this is Ryan from MyAfterSchoolToys.com with another toy review, and today we're talking about the M.A.S.K Slingshot with Ace Riker. And this is a big vehicle, so we're going to look at it up close in the box first, and then we'll take it out and get a closer look. So again, here's the transformed view. It was an RV that transformed into a surveillance unit, which is kind of cool, like a mobile base. It did have a jet that came along with it inside. And then you can see the picture of the RV. And it's kind of cool because you can tell this is definitely an 80s toy by this RV. The paint job on it and the spoiler on the back, that's the way they look, kids, back in the 80s. So, very cool. There's a picture of Ace Riker. On the top here, we can see it go from the RV into the mobile command with the jet. Some side views there. And then the details on it. It came with phaser guns and a control cockpit and dual mounted cannons, a turret cockpit with positional binocular scanner, a launch platform, a laser trace bomb drop, and one-man sonic jet with open and closed canopy. So there you go. And then Ace Riker came with the Ricochet mask, and that shoots an electronic boomerang, which I never got. Why don't you just form another boomerang? Why would the electronic boomerang have to come back? I don't get it. But anyways, cool nevertheless. So there's the vehicle. So let's open it up here and look at the Slingshot. Alright, we're going to pull it out of the box here, like this. You can see there's some packing inside still. And we'll close this up here. Alright, so here's the Slingshot. It's a cool vehicle. It's a 80s RV. Definitely. One thing on the front you can see is the license plate says Cruisin' and 1986 on it, which is pretty cool. Also a Cruisin' 1986 on the back. Alright, so in order to open this up, there was this little plate or button above the license plate, and if you pushed it, the whole thing is going to pop open. So let's get a good view of it here. There we go. So we can look inside at it. We can see some of the stickers that they got on the wall. I guess that's temperature and degrees as far as... it's got like a fire sticker on here. And it's got a directional sticker. And then on this side, more stickers on the panel. Very cool. And then you kind of had to put Bruno inside, or excuse me, Ace Riker inside when you were driving it. He had to sit in the cockpit of the plane. But if you push that same button again in the back, I believe, right here, the plane would pop up. And it was ready for launch, which was cool. So let's set aside the RV for just a second and look at the plane itself. Here we go. And it was kind of a cool little jet. The wings could go back and forth a little bit. You had to stick them back to fit them inside of the RV. It did have a bomb on the bottom that could be dropped with this button, like that, and then clipped back on. And then here is Ace Riker action figure. There you go. And it's funny, this isn't the original one I had when I was a kid. I did have one though, but the figure survived, and my mom used it every Christmas for her snow scene. She still puts an Ace Riker action figure on her snow scene every year. But anyways, that's Ace Riker right there. Alright, and his helmet. So let's put him back inside. Actually, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to set the jet aside and look at the van. Oops. There we go. Alright. So here's kind of like the surveillance van. It does have a massive set of cannons here. And Ace could fit down inside. And what was really cool is if you could get the little packs of M.A.S.K figures that came with the little gear, you could take them and put them along in this vehicle. And then you could have somebody manning the plane, somebody manning the gun. And then in the front here, this flipped out like this. And then you had cannons, and then you could put somebody in the front as well. So you could actually have several figures working this. One cool thing about this van is when the cannons were up and you moved it, they moved back and forth like an anti-aircraft gun. So very cool. Yeah, the Slingshot was awesome. It kind of came out towards the end of M.A.S.K's run as far as its major popularity. The cartoon was not great. Still fun to watch, but not great. And the toys were competing with other toy lines at the time. And the Slingshot came out, and it was just really cool. It kind of revitalized the M.A.S.K line, and then a lot more toys came out to follow it. But that is the Slingshot with Ace Riker. Hope you enjoyed today's toy review. We got lots more M.A.S.K to come. And in the meantime, you can check us out at My After School Toys. And there's lots of 80s toys review on the website. So until next time, long live the 80s.